everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here today with Deriyun and Janel. Welcome, y'all. How we feeling?
Doing great.
Awesome.
How you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm good as well. Thank you. It's nice having you guys back. And I see you're sitting together, so this is going to be a real good catch up.
Yeah.
So we had you both on episode 47 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, where you guys ended up matching.
Ooh.
Is it a yes for you for him?
And definitely yes.
Oh, and is it a yes for you for her?
Absolutely.
We got a match! I'll take this mic. And you guys can go on off, make some noise for them, ladies. Aww. All right. So let's kind of like jump into, first of all, your experience on the show. So what led you guys to want to apply to be on Pop the Balloon? Let's start with you, Janelle.
By binge watching it, once I figured out it was an actual YouTube channel, like I started binge watching it, and like I was up for like hours and hours watching just the episode. So like I was just so like super intrigued. Like I love the show. You know, it's not only entertaining, but you can learn from it. You know, you can learn a lot from the show. So, yeah. So being a fan of the show.
Okay, nice. And now, Deriyun, how was it for you? How did you hear about the show, and what made you want to apply?
I think I saw it first on like TikTok or Instagram, and so I went to your YouTube and started watching everything, and then I started watching BM and his follow-ups also, and I just thought it was very interesting with me being single. I thought it would be a really good idea to apply to meet somebody different, somebody that's not from where I'm from, and it's educational, like Janelle said also, and it is very awe-inspiring to actually follow the different couples, and then to see the example that you and BM set, so that made me want to apply.
Nice. Oh, well, I'm glad y'all both took that chance, dived into the show, and now look where you guys are today. You're sitting with each other after meeting on the show. Right. So, kind of just to dive right in, when was you guys' first date after you ended up matching? Because clearly there was a date. Y'all sitting together.
Well, right after the show.
Good. Yes.
So you want to talk about it?
Yeah, we went on a date right after the show. I didn't want to waste any time, like let's see what we're compatible now before we, we found out that we both live in Tampa on the show. So that was big right there.
That was crazy. Like we live like 30 minutes from each other. So it's like
oh
we
my
went over to
goodness.
Arizona to find somebody that lived like 30 minutes from each other. Like it's crazy.
Right. But she's not from
sprinkle
here.
of the few.
Right. But she's not from here. So she's from New Jersey. So it's still someone that's not from here, but we're still living here. So like right after the show, we went on a date right after the show. We went to she likes seafood. Yeah. So we went to a seafood restaurant. However, no one spoke English, and the menu
wasn't even in English. I'm like, normally they would have like it'll be Spanish, but then English under it. No. Right. So we were like, you know what? We're gonna go.
Wait, so you guys didn't stay for the seafood?
No, we didn't stay. We didn't stay there. We went to Fleming after. So we left
Fleming's
there.
Is nice.
Fleming was really nice. Yes.
Yeah, I decided let me do it big. Let me do my
big
one.
You have to
start off right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we went to Fleming's.
Nice. Okay, I'm glad to see y'all went from somewhere where you weren't even sure what you were about to pick to Fleming. So that's good. Okay, so how was that first date for y'all?
It was amazing.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, no, we had a great time. Like after that we played pool. And I won.
Okay. Yes, girl.
I won.
Look, he has nothing to say.
But then we were just up just talking and like laughing and like really getting to know each other the whole rest of the night. Like, yeah, it was really nice.
But let's go back to Fleming's.
Go ahead, bring it back.
Yeah. Because she got me to try something that I normally don't do. So from the beginning, she was ordering my food pretty much. Like, he'll have this, he'll have that. I was like, what the world? But I was like, okay. But I must say, it was good. So
Good.
that was my purpose in coming to the show, to try something different, to do something different. Because obviously I'm single, so it don't hurt to try something new and to be open to it. And her what was scallops or something else and some other stuff.
We had a lot of stuff. We had
Yeah.
calamari.
Okay.
You tried Chilean sea bass for the first time. Yeah, he
Mm.
tried Chilean sea bass. So like, I'm a chef. I'm a food snob. So like,
Oh
I was just
yeah.
like, you know what? Let me order. I got this, and it
So
worked
you
out.
still got seafood even though you went to Fleming's. You're like, I'm still getting my seafood.
Yes, absolutely.
Right. And I thought it was very intriguing with her being a chef and her
Uh-huh.
knowing food, being a foodie. So I was like, you know what? That's an area that you're strong at, and I'm not. So immediately, I was testing our compatibility, and it was perfect. It was good. Great
Yeah.
choice.
So you were just trusting her to order you the good stuff.
Right. It was good. After that, we just pretty much we talked a lot. We played pool. I let her beat me. You know what I'm saying? And we just talked all night, until we flew out the next morning. So
Oh, okay, so both of you guys left the next day.
Yeah.
Okay, same flight, or that would have been crazy if it was the
No.
same flight,
No.
right?
Different flight.
Okay.
that was crazy.
So
That's my first time ever seeing mountains and like being in a desert and stuff. So to see
really,
Phoenix from the air, and I've never been on that side of the country. It was very amazing. It was beautiful. It was different.
yeah.
And I love the mountains, the energy. So just the whole experience, even the professionalism of your staff, the organization of your staff. I was very impressed from the beginning to the end. Even when you and BM came into the room and spoke to us, I gave you guys my books, my autographed books. But just your energy and like seeing you guys in person, how you guys interact with each other, it was awesome. It was cool to see that. It's very inspiring
Aw.
also.
Thank you. Thank you. We definitely appreciate you guys for coming on our show and being a part of it as well. And now, so when you guys got home, how was the communication? How did everything, transpire to where we are today?
Let me see. So I was in the transition. I was in the transition of moving. So like I had started moving before the show, and then I had to finish as soon as I got back. So like
From
we didn't see each
from
other for
Jersey
the
to
first.
Tampa or within Tampa?
No,
You're
no, no,
just
no.
moving.
Within Tampa.
Okay, okay.
So yeah, we didn't see each other for the first 2 days, but we talked on the phone, and then we saw each other. What was that? Wednesday.
Wednesday,
On
yeah.
that Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Listen,
you
I'm
guys
gonna be real with you, man.
go ahead,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
tell you the God honest truth. She's a handful. All right, okay.
Okay,
Listen,
now Janelle.
she made me like really look at myself in the mirror and say, okay, I must have patience. I will say that I've been working on fixing myself before I came on the show.
Okay.
I've learned how to have patience. I've prepared myself to be a husband. I spent a few years looking at things that I need to improve on, and I actually I heard a wise man say that a man should fix himself before he decides to date or be in a relationship. And that wise man was BM. And so I really listened to what
That's
he
a
said
wise
that
man,
he
definitely.
just talks to him. So that's a very BM is a wise guy, man. I'm telling you,
Very.
like if
Yeah.
people think that it's like fake and it's not real, you can learn a lot from this show and from listening to a man that's successfully married. And so, with that being said, our first couple of dates with her moving and being on the plane, she canceled the first date, and I didn't like it. Okay, I didn't like it.
I was
Girl,
tired. Moving it takes a lot out of you, like
I
mentally and
know.
physically. So I really didn't want to, but I didn't want to be around him with low energy. You know what I mean? Like that, I didn't want that. So
And I
Okay.
understood that. I understood it.
So did you
But you
already
can't.
have you had like a whole thing planned already and everything,
Yeah,
and
I
then she
did.
canceled last minute?
She did. Not yeah, she did. And then she canceled the
Oh.
next day too. So I was ready to give up. I was about to throw the towel. I said, you know what? I'm done with this. It's not
Forget
gonna
it.
work.
Right,
It's not gonna
right.
work. It's not gonna work. But she reached out to me, and
Okay.
I thought about like, you know what? If anything's worth having, it's worth working for it, and
Mm-hmm.
give her the benefit of the doubt.
Mm.
And I'm glad I did that. You know,
Okay.
so I would say that, and things have been good ever since then, honestly. So as a
Mm.
man, we men must learn patience. We can't always insinuate things, especially right in the beginning. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you have to just give somebody the benefit of the doubt sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You can't focus on your past traumas and your past hurt. You know, like my man BM said, you got to fix yourself. You got to work on yourself. And I'm glad that I did that, because the old me would have just shut the deuces right away.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't. And now, you know, everything is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful.
All right, Janelle. So you already knew in advance that you were going to be moving and all this stuff. Why'd you let this man plan that date?
You know what? So in my mind, I could do everything, right? You know, and that's really what it was. It's like in my mind, yes, and I wanted to see him, of course, right? Like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
so, but again, like, yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh.
And listen, I bought flowers. I'm like, yo, these flowers are dying over here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh
what's going on here?
no.
You feel me? Like, it's okay
Yeah,
though. But they were still alive when
they
she
were.
came around. So
Yeah,
they, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good. They lasted the 2 canceled dates.
right.
But I must say, when she came around, though, she's very consistent with her communication. So she made it for
Good.
all that, you know?
Okay. All right. So now, so you guys finally went on that date, the second date. How was that?
Yes.
You know, you said you planned everything. I guess, how was that second date?
With the beacons at
Oh
the
yeah, we went
Marriott.
to a rooftop.
Yeah, I went to the
Yeah.
rooftop
Mm.
because I sent you guys a video also. So we went to beacons on the rooftop. You know, we can see the whole city of Tampa. It was just a great, amazing view. But the best view was looking at her. You feel me? No, I'm
Yeah,
talking
so
about, hey.
I cannot. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now what's next for you guys? Where are you guys today? Like, look, you got her blushing. Look, she can't
yes,
even help
I
herself
am.
right now.
Yes,
Okay,
She's
Jen, I'll give you a
beautiful.
moment. You can get yourself together. I know. I know.
thank you. Yes. No, I'm good.
So now, where are you guys today? Do you have any other dates planned? Like, what's going on? Let us know all the tea.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have some things planned. So I was looking at another concert. You know, we're always talking. We're always hanging out. Oh, we went to the Hard Rock Cafe.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, we went to the Hard Rock
Ooh.
Cafe and hung out at the Hard Rock in Tampa also.
Yeah.
And then
Uh-huh.
we stopped by the Egg Noodle Bar also. So we just talking all the time. Actually, we have plans to go to St. Petersburg Thursday to some oyster
Okay.
bar that she's interested in going to.
Yeah.
What's the name of that place?
Mm.
Sunset Grill. No, the Island Grill.
Island Grill.
The
Yeah.
So
Island
that's
Grill.
our next date.
Okay.
We're going to the Island Grill in St. Petersburg, Florida. So this Thursday.
I love that. And also, Janelle, you said you were in the process of moving now. Did you move
Right.
further from him or did you move closer? Because I know you said before you
It's
guys
probably
were
it
30
would have
minutes.
been the same amount of time, just a different part of Tampa. Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. So you guys are still nearby each
Yeah, he's
other.
like right in the middle. Yeah. Where he
Wow. So is it busy in the area where you guys are at?
So I'll be honest with you. I bought a house out here. It's like on the outskirts of Tampa.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
where she was living at is the
Yeah.
nicer parts of Tampa. You know, she's out
Okay.
there, you know, with the nice people, the rich people. I was in the hood, so you know what I'm saying. But now I'm out here where it's beautiful. It's busy. It's a busy highway, but everything you want is like right here within
Yeah.
10 minutes. I mean, everything.
Good.
All the plazas, stores, movies, mall. It's really
Yeah.
nice on this side of town.
Nice. And then Janelle, you said you're a chef. Now,
Yeah.
has he been able to taste any of your dishes?
Yes, I've cooked for him. Yes, I have. And how was
Oh,
it?
Those really like those were our dinner dates. Actually, she cooked for me, so you can call that a date. You know what I'm saying? Because
of
she came to
course.
my she came to my home and she prepared a professional meal, and I was really amazed. Not only was the presentation on point, but it was really delicious, and I thought to myself like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I could get used to this. Yeah, okay. Like, look, you cook for me, I pay all the bills. You know what I'm saying? We good. I got this. Yeah, yeah.
I like that.
Oh my goodness, guys, I love this. Like I've been smiling this whole time. My cheeks are hurting. Like,
Yeah, we're always
oh
laughing, man.
man.
She keeps me smiling also. So, you know, and that's important because I've been through a lot. You know, I've lost my mother, I've
Oh,
lost
I'm
my
sorry to hear
father,
that.
I lost my brother, I've lost my grandfather.
Wow.
So I've been in a place in life
Mm,
where I appreciate happiness.
mm,
So this is a bright spot in my life right now. So
that's good. Oh. Well, Janelle, we've been hearing a lot from Darian. So what about
Right.
for you,
Well, no, he's
girl?
a talker. Yes, he is a talker. That's what I've learned. And I've told him that he's such a talker, but it's great because like he always has something to say though. You know what I mean? Like it's not those people
You're
that
never
talk
bored.
just like right, so
Okay.
that I do appreciate.
Oh, so what would you say so far has been like your favorite moment?
Favorite moment?
Mm-hmm.
There's been a lot. Um hmm. I don't know. I would probably just say initially meeting him, right? Like, because like that
Okay.
started everything. Right?
Mm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you know.
Okay. What about for you, Darian?
my favorite moment is when you said it's a match. You
So the same as hers.
Yeah, but I would say this though. My favorite moment is when we really sat down and we had a heart to heart discussion, and we
Mm,
both decided that you know we should be exclusive versus just giving ourselves the opportunity or any outside opportunity to come between the situation or any outside influence. Not
yeah.
rushing, but at the same time being serious about what we're doing here. Having the same intentions.
Mm,
So that was my favorite moment, that she felt the same way I felt. And we made an agreement that we would be exclusive and just really focus on building our relationship, building trust, getting to know each other, taking our time, but at the same time, moving swiftly.
Well, moving, I would say
moving
organically.
intentionally.
Yes,
Intentionally,
yes,
yeah. That's it. Because somebody else might think that's moving too fast, but look how we met on the show and
Yeah,
everything. I'm like, you know what? Why play around with it? Let's just
exactly.
see how things work out. We don't have to
yeah.
like live together, right? But let's talk. Let's eliminate the outside situations. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we both done, and I'm very happy with it.
Oh,
I agree.
guys. I'm so happy to see this. Like, honestly, in the words of BM, this is what it's all about. Like, this is really what we do this for, is to bring people together that may have not ran into each other. I mean, in y'all's case, you probably did run into each other, didn't even realize it,
Yeah,
being
yeah.
in the area.
Possibly. Yeah.
She looked familiar. I said that to her. I said, "You look
Oh,
familiar.
really?
I've seen you somewhere." Like, because I'm surprised she don't know who I am. I'm a Tubi star out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I thought she knew me already, but I guess she didn't.
I
So
didn't.
whatever.
Do you guys know any like similar people? Anything like that?
See, I'm not from Tampa, and I've only really been out here like less than like for real like a year. So I don't think
Okay,
so, right?
okay.
We don't know.
Yeah. And I don't stalk her social media. I'm just
Mm,
really taking the time to get to know her because I learned from my mistakes in the past, and the social media stuff, it'll really mess up something if you put too much attention and energy into
yeah.
that. So I don't even know if we know anyone, if we have mutual
Yeah,
In
friends.
I
common,
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
right?
I'm getting to know her because I
Yeah.
don't want to hear what anyone else has to say. Like, get that away from me.
Exactly. That's
You
the
know what I'm saying?
energy.
Straight up.
And then have you guys met each other's people? Like, have you had a chance to do so? Or is that something you guys are still waiting to do?
Well, he's met my mom and my aunt.
Oh, how
Yeah,
did
because
that
my mom is
go?
she's very protective of me. So she's just like, who is this guy that you're hanging around? Like, who is this? So
Uh-huh.
she had to meet him. So he met my mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did she think? What did your mama think?
She likes him so far. So, but she don't play. She like, you better take care of my daughter. And I'm like, yeah.
All right, Derry, were you shaking in your boots, meeting mama? How'd that go?
No, it was very warm, and
Good.
it just felt like natural. I could tell it
Mm,
was all love, and they're happy. They're happy to see her happy,
yeah.
and so that's my duty to make her happy. She spoke to my auntie, but my aunt and my grandmother, they live in Jacksonville, it's Duval County.
Okay.
So we'll go up there next month.
Okay. All right. Well, keep us posted. We definitely want to know how that goes.
Straight
All
up.
right, guys. So, any projects you guys are working on that we could be on the lookout for, that we can, support you in any way?
Well, yeah, my book will be dropping very soon. It's a children's book called "Don't Let Nothing Steal Your Joy," so look out for that.
Oh,
But continue to chef up. I'm also a realtor here, so always doing that. I'm definitely a great real estate plug. But yeah, that's for me.
okay. What about for you?
All right, I'm glad you asked.
He was
So
ready.
Here we go.
So I have my own film company. It's called Remote Vision Productions. My website is my DeriyunMcGee.com. But I have three children's books right now. One called Don't Be a Bully. The other one is called Johnny in the Light. It's a children's Christian book. And I have a motivational children's book called Believe in You and Others Will Too. I also have a self-help book called How to Deal with Death and Missing Your Loved Ones. And I have a novel called Rewind, which I actually filmed myself and turned into a movie. So I have two independent films available. My movie Rewind and my movie Obedience. They're both available on Tubi and Prime Video. And I have a new movie I'm working on now, but I won't talk about it just yet.
Just yeah. Okay. We're gonna be on the lookout. And now, what is the coincidence that you guys both wrote children's books?
Right. Like it freaked me out. Like seriously, like the fact that we live in Tampa, we're both authors. Like it's just no, it's crazy. We
Yeah.
parallel in so many ways. Like seriously,
Oh
it's
my
crazy.
goodness, that's amazing. I mean, maybe there'll be a little collab coming up, a little children's book. You never know. You never know.
Well, you might see her in my new movie if she does good in the auditions.
I got an audition.
He said, "I don't play, only quality actresses." Okay.
Right, that's right, that's right. But
uh,
on your show, when I asked my question,
mhm.
that was a question I asked. I asked in the last 2 years, name two things that you've accomplished that you're proud of, and she did
Right.
mention that. So right away, she was on my radar when she spoke on her book. I'm like, okay,
The
a
book,
fellow author.
right.
I like that.
Oh, guys, I'm honestly so happy to see this. Um, I can't wait to see what more is going to come out of this. This is really exciting. I'm loving where this is going. I'm loving the intentionality between the two of you. It's just amazing to see. So any final thoughts? Anything we possibly could have missed? You guys may want to add in.
I just want to say, I know you probably tired of hearing me say this, but you and BM, you guys are great
Yeah.
examples for Black America.
Wow, thank
Like with
you.
couples, and I follow you guys. I learned a lot from the show itself, but I heard my man BM also say that he want people to be more like you guys, like y'all,
Mm,
like to be in love, to work things out. And he and I had a nice conversation, and it was very motivational. We spoke about patience. We spoke about just not really being involved with like the opposite sex from other guests on the show.
yeah,
Keep to ourselves and keep the noise out. And
like
so
just
I
focus
really
on each
appreciate
other.
the advice. Yeah, I appreciate it. I
Hmm.
know I keep bigging my guy up, but hey, thank you, bro, for
Hey,
the
big him
advice,
up.
BM. Yeah, like for real, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Oh,
No, I think yeah, I second that definitely.
okay. Janelle is a woman of very few words, we see.
I do a
That's
lot of
why it
guest
works.
speaking.
I like the
Yeah.
balance. I like it.
I do a lot of speaking. I grab the microphone, take over the whole entire crowd. I take over the whole building. I take the room over. Like, yeah, I'm in here. What's happening? Florida boy in the building. Talk
Oh
to
my
me.
god.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. It was a pleasure speaking with you, getting to know more about you guys. And everyone at home, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you all next time.
Peace. Hey.